Everyone, it's Sparks here, back for more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The break was a bit longer there, as in addition to the call to my friend, I decided to have my dinner a bit earlier, and then I had a call with my dad. So, yeah, we're gonna get back to things. So, meh. Just gonna close that. And let's get back to things. So right now we're still exploring Arcadia and doing side quests related to it. Nope, not what I wanted to do there, but oh well.
I should be careful. High security.
Someone who did not want to go into those barracks. It looks like the enemies there respawned after the game crashed on me. Which, apologize to everyone who was watching earlier, and to everyone who's watching this on my YouTube later. I got really annoyed at the end of the last video because of just how much the game was failing me in regards to crashing and then refusing to reopen. And I'm sorry if that kind of put people off or ruined your enjoyment of things. I really shouldn't let my temper get the better of me like that. Things happen sometimes, and I have no control over that. So I should just let it go and move on. Which is what we're doing right now as we make our way over to a place that's going to involve us setting fire to some stuff. I just want to check my save files, though. Okay. Basically, I just want to make sure that if I do F up with saving Lagos, I have a chance to go back and fix that. Because naturally, we want him and his family to be happy. Of course, right now we've got a compound to destroy. Alright, so what's going on here? Looks like a well-fortified campsite.
These must be the silos. There's enough grain in here to feed hundreds of hungry soldiers.
Will I not?
Thatch on top looks like it'll burn, and the wheat will catch after.
Okay. I need to this is the leader's home. I need to identify everything of importance here besides the stuff that we need to set on fire. God damn it. Come on.
Good. Now, 2 more left to burn.
Yep. There sure are. We just need to make sure We can go undetected while we do that. Damn it. There's a mercenary near us. Need to try and avoid detection now. Okay, we got that. I'm sure we hit that. We're fine.
Only one left.
Yes, I am aware of bounty hunters. I am trying to avoid them right now. But it's very hard when the thing that you were sent to do raises your bounty. Ooh, that's not good. Somebody's seen a body. Is it the hope of this area? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh my goodness! Hi, my box, and hi, Nero. Nice to see you both here. And yay, I've been hugged. After being dive bombed. Dive bomb hugs! One of the best kinds of hugs. Hope we've all had a good day. I am in a very good mood right now. Just got off a call with my dad and had a very nice conversation with him. So, yeah. He's gonna be over on Sunday and will be helping me to upgrade my tech. So, starting from... Well, based on my schedule, it'll be Tuesday. Yes. Streams should run a lot smoother. Yes, fluffy hugs are also especially best. Alright. With that quest done, I'm hoping that when we pay off our bounty, it'll drop right down. Sure enough, it did. Ah, that makes me happy. Knowing that now, it's only gonna be like one bounty hunter coming after us. Yay! Well, it is actually nice thinking about the fact that my dad's gonna be coming to visit. And helping with upgrading my tech. I really would like to go visit him and Mom over in Ireland, spend some time with them. Probably will sometime soon. Though, if I do go over there for any amount of time, it's gonna mean, no streams until I come back, because I won't have access to any tech available to do so. Well, technically. I don't know how well a, what's it called? A GoPro would work with regards to using it for a stream. So I know my dad has one. So I might, depending on how he feels up for it, be able to figure out some way to use my phone and a GoPro to maybe do a stream of one of the trips we go on. To like Dublin Zoo or something. We'll see. There'll be something to research and figure out. But honestly, when I'm on a vacation, it is a vacation, and I don't really want to work, so... Probably would save streams until I come back. No, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling a bit sick. My sister's been sick for the past, week or so. Was hoping to... I thankfully haven't caught anything from her, because as per the usual trend when a member of my family is sick, I don't get sick. Instead, I usually end up playing nurse. I think it's, I think I just got lucky with the immune system. Basically, so long as I'm up to date on my vaccines. Like, yeah, we all have the same vaccination level. But they get sick and I'm here like, nope. Don't know how. Never quite fully understood how that works. Oof. Oh, the irony. I mean, if you only got the vaccine about a week ago, either A, what you're experiencing is not having caught something from someone, but instead is side effects from the vaccine. That can sometimes happen. Alternatively, some vaccines take a bit of time before they actually start to work properly, because it takes that long for your body's immune system to process the vaccine and learn how to produce the antibodies. But I do hope you get better soon. Lung tubes. I actually have no idea what you actually call them. I've actually forgotten what you even call the sacs in the lung. My god. Have I really just forgotten everything I learned in biology? Apparently. Apparently I have completely forgotten what I learned in biology. Whoa, okay. Gotta make sure we're not spotted when we're trying to... There he is. Ah. Yeah, that's fair. Give me a moment, I always have my phone on me just for things like this. The bronchi. That's what it is. The bronchi. You think? Yeah, admittingly, I have learned from me trying to learn how to speak other languages that I'm better off learning how to recognize the words when I hear them than I am at learning how to actually pronounce them. Because I can recognize sounds and get the sounds of words right. But actually saying them is where I go, like, horribly. Usually because my accent does not mix well with other languages, and I actually have to try and imitate a regional accent. Like, when I was learning French, my French teacher actually encouraged us to do that. Try imitating a French accent to get the pronunciation right. And yeah, that was the only way I could get it right. Bottle of water. I don't know why people think we can't pronounce that right. And I swear that specific one, the one that people constantly quote at us, is a specific regional, like, accent that gets blown way out of proportion. Which is kind of funny in its own right. Americans are weird. We don't really pay attention to how they think things are pronounced. Even though, for the life of me, So, I learned how to pronounce a specific metal while living in America. Because of my accent and the fact that my brain internalized that pronunciation, I can only pronounce it the American way. I have tried repeatedly to get the proper way of saying it right, but every time, my brain freezes trying to say the second I. I mean, people say that... people say that about the English, too. The audacity of us. Trying to conquer the entire world? Who would ever do such a thing? Oh. I don't think there is a single country on Earth that... Well, actually, no, I speak a lie. There are countries that can say that they didn't try and conquer the world. But most countries tried it at least once. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. The Romans, the Greeks, the Egyptians to an extent, the Japanese as well. No, seriously, Japan actually did try and conquer a good portion of the world too. Russia, obviously. Yep. There is... there are not many major powers today who can claim, oh, we're innocent, we never tried to conquer anyone. Yep, exactly. Let's see, the country that... Admittingly, though, the British Empire was the empire that came the closest, as it was the largest empire in history, and I think at one point did actually rule over 50% of the world. Yes. You also can't take over the world if you don't try and make sure that you have people who can take over after you when you're gone. Looking at you, Alexander the Great. Seriously, that actually is something I always find hilarious. That Alexander the Great did not choose a successor, which basically resulted in his death being a, well, if I can't rule over my empire, no one can. As those that took over proceeded to dismantle the entire empire, purely on the basis of infighting.
At least killed all of Westphalian birds.
Ugh. Yeah, that part. It is actually kind of weird thinking about the fact that there are certain countries that got invaded and conquered so many effing times that it's not even funny. I mean, it wasn't funny the first time, but seriously. France is on that list too, actually. Oh god, this is gonna hurt! Oh, right. You were meant to dive into this. Yep. I mean, geez. Most of... Hold on, I heard something. Russia is currently the largest country in the world, but most of its terrain is uninhabitable, if I remember correctly. I think the part that actually is habitable is actually smaller than the next largest country. Oh, so we have actually found a place called Stymphalos. Wow. You see, and this is why it's good that this game decided instead to go with the... Oh, if you level up enough, you'll get a skill that basically makes fall damage non-existent. Or in the next game, it greatly reduces it. I actually think the next game's version of it's better because completely nullifying fall damage kind of doesn't make sense. Like, yes, Assassin's Creed it takes place in a simulation. So technically the simulation can turn off fall damage. But part of the point of the Animus is that if you do that, desynchronization happens when you do something that is so off from what the ancestor would have done in that situation that the simulation just breaks. This was shown in actually one of the comics. The ancestor witnessed the person about to be burnt at the stake for witchcraft. And the ancestor ignored it. The ancestor did nothing. The person who was watching the memory wanted to intervene. Their attempt to intervene caused them to desynchronize. And this was symbolized by the simulated body. Let's see, what was it? The lower half of the body was trying to go forward, while the upper half tried to turn around. So, yeah, basically, upper half of the body rotated 180 degrees, which is physically impossible, and so simulation broke. But yeah, this is the first game in the Assassin's Creed series to actually have fall damage not be a thing past a certain level. Which, again, I think they shouldn't have done that, but... I can live with it if it's the idea of, oh, the person who's in control of the Animus has figured out ways to mess with the simulation so that it's less likely to get desynced from doing stuff that shouldn't be physically possible. Admittingly, though, in this particular game, and the next one as well, you can actually make a lot of choices, which can cause the story to deviate wildly, and certain people to live when they should have died. Previous Animus iterations wouldn't have allowed for such a thing, because, obviously, you can't really change history. But I think this game kind of implies that the Animus itself can't determine which version of events is the real one, as the DNA is so degraded that both sets of memories exist. It's weird. Ugh, don't say that. That would be so fucking weird. You still can't change history in this game. Like, even if events play out differently from what has been stated as the official canon, which I don't necessarily agree with, what has been stated as the official canon for this game, as I think it's, how would I put it? I think it's out of character for how the events play out. Yes, I get it. They could play out that way, but I prefer the way we're gonna do it. There is one piece of Eden, or at least one, that has been stated to have time travel powers. However,
Something's blocking this.
both the Assassins and the Templars have agreed that use of such a device is dangerous and should never be done, as it could result in making things worse. Which, honestly, is probably the only time you will ever hear the Assassins and the Templars ever agreeing on something. It is very rare, yes, that the Assassins and Templars will ever have an agreement on anything. But it does happen. In this case, it isn't explicitly a case of they got together, sat down, and agreed not to do the thing, but rather that they independently came to the same conclusion regarding the matter.
Sunlight.
Oh, you can tell that it's daytime while you're miles underground. That's a bloody useful ability. Okay, seriously, where the frick is this ancient stele? In fact, what am I doing with this? Thank you. Right. It is... Yeah, that is pretty much the conclusion that both sides came to. That the risk of time paradoxes was too great to ever consider using time travel based tech. In fact, I'm pretty sure the assassins, the Templars explicitly, from the very first Assassin's Creed game actually, have an email that you can read that explicitly states their stance on the matter, as they did apparently get hold of one of the time travel devices and did experiment with it, or they found an ancestor of somebody who witnessed the device appearing. Or what was it they did? If I remember correctly, it was something along the lines of they have a record saying the piece of Eden appeared somewhere it wasn't supposed to be. And that was it. Okay, so that one is definitely a problem. But the only third-party organization that we've ever seen within the Assassin's Creed universe, besides the Assassins and the Templars, is the Instruments of the First Will, which is basically a group of people who worship the precursors as gods and believe that humanity would be better off if it served them. But in the same comic where the assassins dealt with Juno, they were pretty much wiped out. Oh yeah, absolutely. That is definitely something that could happen. And it's why all the precursor artifacts that mess with time are quarantined. They are locked away in vaults or just straight up destroyed if it's safe to do so. However, one of the more recent Assassin's Creed stories, which I'm not going to spoil because it's the next one we're going to be playing, that is something we actually probably should watch out for. But imagine if Hitler got his hands on a piece of Eden. He did at one point. Not a time travel one, but he was in possession of an apple of Eden at one point. If I remember correctly, he was actually a Templar in the Assassin's Creed universe and was given the apple with the express intention of starting the war so the Templars could basically mix things up in a way that would allow them to get more power. But the war got out of their hands to the point of they couldn't fix it. So, yeah. It's again, Assassin's Creed comics. They are a wild ride. That one, I believe, was from Bloodstone. And yeah. So, in the Assassin's Creed universe, he was one of the Templars brought in to try and fix it, if I remember correctly. As in, they fucked up so badly with their plan for Hitler, they got Stalin to try and clean up that mess. Which is, yeah, the Templar... Honestly, if you ever get the chance to read the Assassin's Creed comics, do so. They are absolutely insane with regards for just how weird the story is. Heck, Nikolai Orlev, one of the characters we played as part of the Chronicles trilogy, was first introduced in an Assassin's Creed comic. And that comic got a sequel. And let's see, what else? I'm trying to think of any other good things. The main character of the second part of Assassin's Creed Chronicles actually was also introduced in a comic. No, actually, Churchill was on the side of the assassins. He wasn't explicitly one, but when he was younger, he did work with during World War I. He worked with a descendant, the grandchild of Jacob Fry. If you actually look back on my Syndicate playthrough, you'd see that. It's actually quite it's weird, to say the least. Wow. But yeah, it's one of the weirder aspects of that of the Assassin's Creed universe, as to which side certain people were on during the wars, when it comes to the real historical figures, as to whether they were assassins, Templars, or affiliated with one or the other. But that's part of what's actually fun about the background lore that we don't really explore throughout most of the series. It's there. We know it's there. We know it has huge implications on how everything plays out. But, yeah, it's one of the weirder ones. I don't recognize that name when it comes to Assassin's Creed lore. I actually don't recognize it in relation to historical lore either. Can they all bugger off? Ah, I see. I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind seeing some Assassin's Creed stuff that covers some of the more modern history. But as was demonstrated with Assassin's Creed, with the World War I segment of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and and with the Assassin's Creed Bloodstone comics, it is very hard to write modern day Assassin's Creed stuff. Exactly. Machine guns are the main reason why it's so bloody hard. Like, the more advanced gun technology gets, the harder it is to write an Assassin's Creed game that's set in that setting, as you can't really expect sneaky stab to work as well. Even Chronicles Russia struggled to be good and playable. Huh? Yes, exactly. Tanks go fuck you! It's Somebody should go back and watch that video and mark every time I get killed by the tank and just tell me how many times I died to it in total across the entire video. Because I'm pretty sure it's at least 2 or 3 dozen times. But yeah, when weapons technology gets too advanced, a game that involves you sneaking around and stabbing people, even if you go for the more combat-oriented stuff in the likes of Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, yeah. I don't want to imagine that. I think I'm familiar with the particular one you're talking about. And no, just no. It was hard enough fighting against whatever the one I was fighting was. I mean, I don't even know what type of tank I fought in that game. It was definitely an early model, I think. Or, wait, no. If I remember correctly, it was one of the models that... Was it England sold to them? Or something? Was it? No, I can't remember exactly what kind of tank it was. Ah, yep. I am remembering that right. But yeah. Considering the bullshit that was fighting that tank, I don't fancy fighting anything else newer. Nope. I am done fighting tanks. We are never going to fight tanks again in the Assassin's Creed series. And if they try, I will scram. I would be willing to fight a tank in the Watch Dogs series. That would be reasonable. But I do not want that in Assassin's Creed. Not again. A fence scram is something like very high-pitched squealing. It's pretty much the only sound that we make, though. Just constant screaming. It's why our motto is, I am, therefore I must scream. I'm only mostly joking here. But yeah, Fennec screams are the go-to sound. Ooh, fire damage is gonna get increased. What? I have been raided! Oh my god, thank you! I very much appreciate that. Oh, let me give you a shout out. Let's see it. Shout out, and... Oh, and did we get a follow there? Yes, thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate that. More! Yay! Thank you, friends! And welcome to the Fennec Legion. My name is Sparks. I try to be a variety streamer, but my brain is hyper-fixating on Assassin's Creed, so I am stuck playing that. Oh. Okay. Weird. Okay, I'll just do the normal way I do this. So that's the normal way I would do it. And you are playing Animaniacs. They have a game? Okay. I'm going to try something here, because there's a new command that was added recently that apparently, if I do this right, should... Yes! That's a new command that was added. Huh. Fair. That is unfortunate. A lot of old Mega Drive games, particularly ones based on movies and TV shows, tended to have that problem with the music looping too much. But, oop, before that disappears. Nope. Gone. Oh well. I'll sort that out later. But, yes, thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate it. And I'm definitely having fun with here, and I hope you did too there. But, oh, yeah, commands. Yes, it's help to get all of the commands that we have access to. I do need to add more. Oh, I don't think I have a clip function set up yet. I honestly have no idea how to set up most of the cool things like that. I have been trying to get a friend of mine who's much more like, who's been streaming for a lot longer and has a lot more people to come over and show me how to do stuff, but haven't had the chance.
I can't say you are truly a hero.
Oh, I feel that. My brain has a tendency to just go into very hyperfixate mode and just obsess over a specific game or a specific franchise, and I effectively have to play through the entire franchise before I can stop. So yeah, right now it's Assassin's Creed. We're actually getting very close to the end, considering I started with Assassin's Creed 1. Did have a massive break, though, when my computer broke for a bit. That definitely put a stall on things, but Tomb Raider PS1. Ooh. Very nice. Those all sound very fun. Yeah, I get that. Trying to play more than 2 story-based games at a time is just, that screwed me over a bit. My brain couldn't handle flip-flopping between the stories too much. But, yeah. Oh, Hatsune Miku. I got the rhythm game for that on my Switch, and I really want to play it. And I miss... Oh, Harvest Moon, such a good one. That brings me back a bit. I used to have a SNES emulation of that one, of Harvest Moon, because... Yes, I used to do a lot... I used to play a lot of SNES emulator games. One of those was Earthbound, which got a Switch re-release. I can play it on my Switch now. Very nice. The crows will feast on me, will they? Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that advertisement, and I'm very excited about it. Yeah, Earthbound is a great one to play. Oh god, I just noticed my bounty increased. Please let there not be a bounty hunter right next to me. I can pay off one of them. Oh, the other one's the one I'm trying to avoid right now. Oh well, if he's coming to me, then I kind of have no choice in the matter. Huh, interesting.
Don't worry, I'm almost done with you.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, Earthbound was known as Mother 2 in Japan. We never got Mother 1. And Mother 3, which I have played via an emulator. I think it also didn't get an adaptation, but oh god. There are a lot of wholesome stuff from Japan too. But yes, there are a lot of cursed things too. One of my favorite actual series that I just thought of right now. Okay, so. Yeah, the original Assassin's Creed game is definitely my least favorite one of the series. If we're not counting portables and spin-offs. But, yeah. It is... The main problem with Assassin's Creed 1 is that it didn't actually start out as its own game. Originally, Assassin's Creed 1 was going to be another title in the Prince of Persia series, where you would play as somebody tasked with protecting the prince. But that didn't work really that well, because if you're not playing as the prince, it's not really Prince of Persia. So they reworked the original concept into what would become Assassin's Creed. It's actually why the original Assassin's Creed has so much free running in it. And the same story with later ones. But that rework meant they had to figure out, oh, how are we going to make it so you can get to your targets and figure out how to get to them? Which resulted in a lot of repetitive missions. And yeah, the gameplay suffered as a result of that. So it is definitely the most boring. But it did have an interesting story. if you can look past the repetitive gameplay. And then Assassin's Creed 2 came out and fixed practically all of the problems of the original. I say practically because it didn't fix all the problems. Kind of hard to do that, but Assassin's Creed 2 definitely massively improved things, and the rest of the series has kept getting better and better with each new installment. Certain installments did take a back seat for certain aspects. For instance, the protagonist of Assassin's Creed 3 isn't as fun as the protagonist of Assassin's Creed of the Ezio trilogy, really. But yeah, there are definitely a lot of good ones. I would say if you wanted to get into Assassin's Creed these days, your best bet would be to get a hold of a copy of the Ezio trilogy, as it's a good jumping in point. Assassin's Creed 2 started off with a narration from the main character that explained everything you really need to know from the previous game. And then, yeah. No problem at all. You go and get some sleep, and I hope you have a great night. And I hope to see you again soon. Yeah. Yeah, that is something that comes from my autism. I am obsessive about the things that I hyperfixate on, to the point that I have so much knowledge that's relatively useless in any situation other than explaining things. And Assassin's Creed is definitely my biggest hyperfixation. Like, I have been playing these games since, let's see, my first one that I ever actually played was Assassin's Creed 1, and then I played but I got that around the time that the complete edition of Assassin's Creed 2 came out. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there are certain things that get better over time and other things that don't. But, who are we meeting with? Somebody we know, clearly, because she's humming a song that our mother sang. And we're singing it too. Oh, that's cute. Yay.
You are always better with
I
your
got ear
face
scratches.
than with your
Yay!
And you are as beautiful as you were in Kefalonia.
I was covered in mud half the time.
Aww.
Life of a farmer, I suppose.
I got your note.
Yeah, getting stuck talking about one thing is hard. It's actually why I do. Admittingly, I have a lot more. I do have other hyperfixations. Right now.
You were the only one who could always find
So, I usually have two major hyperfixations. A video game franchise that I'm constantly playing, and a TV show that I watch whenever I'm eating. Right now, I'm back to hyperfixating on total drama and rewatching a series. I'm currently in the middle of World Tour, which is my personal favorite season because I love musicals and it has a lot of really good ones.
I'll prove it. Stay here. Close your eyes, and at the count of 10, come and find me.
You're joking.
I can only hope.
No using Icaros, that's
It would be
cheating.
nice.
Now, close your eyes.
So we're finding this person, huh? Oh.
Ready or not, here I come.
Okay, I saw her running off into the wheat fields. There. Ha!
Call this hiding?
Your tracking skills have improved.
Well, yeah. Ah.
It feels like forever since
We're gonna
we've seen
keep
each other.
flirting.
I couldn't wait to find you.
When did you become so charming?
Since I got your note.
Oh, this is too much fun. I want to hear everything about
Ah,
your
so she
life,
got a
from the
note.
day I left until now.
And I want to hear about yours.
Oh, my story would put you to sleep. Come, let's go to the beach and talk like we used to in Sami.
Ah, so this is someone that we knew back on Kefalonia. Okay. Oh. Well, my accent is the result of me growing up in a variety of different places and getting a weird mixed accent that mixes bits of Connecticut American with Westmeath Irish, creating a weird hodgepodge that on recordings, when I hear myself talking back, I hear Canadian. But yeah, no, we do have accents, we all have accents, we just don't hear our own accent when we're talking. Like, what we hear when we're talking is completely different from how we hear everyone else talking, and... Really? We're doing that again? Yeah, don't be surprised if when you're around here, you say something that makes me think of something, and then... Huh. Oh yeah, generally with more recent Assassin's Creed games, they have tried to get actors from the country in question to play the main characters. Doesn't usually happen with the side characters though. That one, they don't really seem to care as much. Having to remember to stay hydrated. I should really keep a bottle of water beside me when I'm streaming. I have a bottle, it's just not filled. Lewd. I don't mind. I should actually probably get some sort of lewd marker around my screen at some point, because I really don't care what I say half the time and don't usually notice when I say something that could be considered inappropriate. Nah, I'm the same. If anything, I feel like I have corrupted my other half, as, he's a lot more inclined to say cursed shit now. And I absolutely love it. Okay, where the frick is this person going? Wow. Okay, I didn't intend to jump on her horse. Hi.
Your life sounds so exciting.
Stickers.
But there's something very important I need
Emotes.
to know.
Oh yeah, word of warning there. the auto mod gets annoyed at you if you go overboard with the emotes. So try not to send more than, I think it's 8 or 9 in one message. I don't want people abusing the emotes and sending like 50 at once. Like that. As I said, it's like 8 or 9 is the max you can send before Automod is like, fuck you! Oh, what was that? How the fuck did I say that there? Alright, right now we're looking for seashells for a person that this character is currently interested in. Tails! Faces! More tails! Ooh. Shark! No! I am not food! Oh, god damn it. We have to kill the sharks before we can do anything. Bloody sharks. Go away! I am not food! I am not the numbs. Begone! Begone, thought! No, I'm not numsies. Especially on my hoodie. I need this. Oh, look, pausies. These shoes the beans. Fen likes the beans. What? Ow.
You were underwater so long, I was getting worried.
Ah, don't worry. We can stay underwater indefinitely.
I wasn't coming up for air until I found the perfect gift.
Beautiful.
Wow, just keep
You
flirting.
warm my heart like the sunrise.
I didn't know how much you meant to me until I watched you sail away.
We're
Aww,
here now, together.
that's so
all that
cute.
matters.
Cassandra, the pansexual queen. Or demigod. What's the matter? Oh, I hope you're not
Was it
engaged.
that bad? Anais? What's wrong?
Seeing you playing and laughing like old times. There's something I haven't told you. I'm married.
God damn it, woman! That's something you tell straight
I
away!
have told you sooner. I'm sorry. Meet me back at the house. I'll explain everything.
Where is the closest bean store? I don't know, but just don't go trying to buy clothes there. Oh wait, that's the soup store. Same difference. Oh no, your phone's dying. That is the joke that everyone makes. One of my favorites, a TikTok that I really liked was like, man walks on, I'm straight, I like women. Woman walks on, I'm straight, I like men. Guy walks in, I'm gay, I like men. Or, nah, I think it was just the same guy doing each time, actually, now that I think about it. It's like, I'm straight, I like women. I'm gay, I like men. I'm bi, I like both. Pansexual? God damn it! And then they're just lying on a bed, rubbing pans against themselves. Obviously funnier to actually watch it. But, eh. I'm not good at explaining jokes and humor, or telling stories like that. Anecdotes are hard. Where's the treasure then? Don't mind me.
Something's over there.
Yes, something is over here. I just stabbed you. And stole your shit while your friends are fighting a bear. Haha. Your camp sucks. It is mildly amusing, though, that... like, how many words have double meanings? And how many of them that meaning is purely down to language differences? And the amount of puns you can make as a result of that. Huh, so I found an old abandoned race course, huh? Okay. Ah, it's a camp. Okay, I think we found not everything, but a lot of things over here. Okay, let's see if we can get the mercenary. If we can get the bandit leader first and foremost.
Prepare for death!
No, not a doggy! Why do you have to do this, bandits? Do you just hate dogs? I hate it when we are forced to fight dogs. I love dogs. Ow. That poor doggy. At least its corpse dematerialized. So it can't be hurt any further. We can pretend like it never got hurt at all. Which is preferable. We don't like it when we have to kill them.
Let me out, somebody!
I will in a moment. There's a person tied up over here. There. Now you can go free.
I owe you my life.
Ah. Ooh. Nope, nope. Shouldn't be getting tired yet. It's still early for me. It's not even close to midnight yet. I do have work tomorrow, in fairness, though. Ugh. It's gonna be so bloody boring. Working in a pub in the middle of the week is the most boring thing. Because there's usually nothing to do for most of the day. Like, there's a bit of activity around, like, dinner time. But throughout most of the rest of the day, there's just nothing. There's not even really a lunch rush. Like, at weekends, there's definitely a lunch rush. But weekdays, not so much. And usually they end up... Well, most of the time the management does have a good idea of that fact, that it's gonna be quiet, there's not gonna be a lot of people, and thus make sure that there's not too many staff in. Sometimes they get things wrong. And either it's way busier than expected, and they should have had more of us in, or it's way, way quieter and they should have had less of us in. Although, really, I guess it's better if they have more than they need than less than they need. Because if there's less than they need, they can just start sending people home early. If there's more than they need, though, if there's more than they need, they can start sending people home. If there's less than they need, though, then... yeah, calling people in isn't as easy. In fact, most of the time it's impossible. Alright, here we go. We're on the final approach for one of the main story missions now, which will help us get the information needed to identify the person mentioned in the title. I already know who it is because it's bloody obvious. But we need proof. And this is how we get it. But first, we're gonna have to try and weaken things around here. Okay. Oh god, we were nearly spotted there. Okay. So we need to find a pole march and 2 captains. There's one of them. Okay. There's the other. Good. Should be easy enough to get to them all. Meh. Okay. Well, that guy just sucked at his job. There again, everyone sucks at their job in this game. If you're not an assassin, you suck at your job. That is the default rule. Meh. Okay, fire started there. Okay, here we go. If we do this right, we can dive bomb this guy. Haha! Take this! We don't want to start a fight in such a way that it draws attention. Too late. Come on. Die, 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 die. Ah! Almost there. Come on. Okay. There we go. That's that. And we got the nation chest.
General Demosthenes requested. Time to head back.
Yeah. We will return to him later. Please let him not be able to see me out of a window. I don't want him to be able to see me just tearing apart all of his people. Okay. I mean, we'll come back to deal with him in a bit, but for now... Ah! Let's just be stealthy about this. There, we're doing all right now. Uh-huh. Bark all you want. You're not getting out of there. Or at least I'm not letting you out. Now, what's this about nearby quests? Oh, right, that. Yeah, I'm aware of where he is. And I fully intend to go after him in a bit. I just want to make sure that the fort he's hiding out in is cleared out of everything important so I don't have to come back here. Yep, chest over there. And then we're done. Just the leader himself. And hopefully we've done everything right. Oh god, where is he? Okay, invisibility time. Just sneak around everyone, get to the guy in question, and hopefully we've done everything right so that when we approach him, he will accept us. And not try and kill us. So I don't want to kill him. I would like to spare him. He's only working with the cult because his family were in danger. So, yep, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be the tough part.
I knew you'd come find me sooner
Yep.
or later.
What tipped you off?
Kill my soldiers. But
You helped my family when I couldn't. Even if
Aw.
we're apart, I know they're safe, thanks to you.
Yep.
It's the least I could do.
The world is so chaotic now.
It
The cult
is.
made it that way.
We're living in divided times. Sparta against Athens. Old against new.
Yep.
And you think the cultists aren't stoking the flames on both sides?
Oh, he
See
knows
what
that.
they can do, what they're willing to do. I want what's best for Arcadia. I'll consider what you have to say.
I just want the traitor king.
It's not too late. Leave the cult of Cosmos and join Brasidas.
Mm-hmm.
You consider
Please.
me your ally today. How can I know you and Brasidas won't change your minds?
Because
We
he,
work together against our common enemy. You deserve better than to live under the threat of the cult.
You sound like Brasidas when he was your age. You give me hope.
that's good.
The cult gave me this. They said it was a sign of my devotion. Maybe you can use it against them.
I'm sure I
Okay.
can find a way.
Lift the bounty on you and Merini. And may you find success in your fight against
Good.
Brasidas.
Good, you're lifting the bounty.
Thank you, Archon. We appreciate it.
You saved my family from the cult by yourself. You're courageous.
Of course, it's what
Why?
we do.
You made an enemy of a king. Pausanias threatened my family with torture and death.
And
if
there we
we
go.
betrayed him.
The identity of the...
Pausanias? Do you have proof?
Yeah, of course he does.
Here, evidence of his treachery.
Thank you. I'll see about this king of lies.
And there we go. We now know which one it is and have proof of that fact. Which is important because if you don't have that proof, they won't believe you.
Ares has chosen me to lead the Spartans to glory. There
Yep.
can only be one.
Now it goes into a loading screen while we leave that part. And the bounty's gone. Woo! Now. They're just outside the fort. We better return to them and inform them of our success. I'm sure they'll be very pleased to know that we didn't have to kill the guy. And even more so that he gave us proof of the treachery of the king. Huh. I've always wondered how the kings are elected within this. And who would take over afterwards. Can they make legal decisions when there's just one of them? Or do they have to wait for a new one to be in place before they can do anything? How does that work, actually? Huh. It's a very weird system. The more I think about it. Like, it's good that they don't have an absolute leader. But I'm not sure how I feel about there just being two of them. I mean, we've just seen proof of how easy that is to become corrupted. Meh. Hello, Merini. Where's Brasidas?
The bounty is lifted. Lagos is alive.
See? I knew we could solve this without violence.
Yes.
That cultist deserved to die.
No, he didn't.
Lagos is no longer with the cult. I convinced him he's safer without them.
The
Good.
cult of Cosmos would eat their own young if it serves their needs.
Not Lagos. He was being blackmailed by King Pausanias. He had Lagos's family at knife point, and I have proof.
King
Yep.
Pausanias? We must return to Sparta to confront him.
We should indeed.
You're right. We've done all we can. It's time to go to Sparta.
Yes, it's time we returned.
Very well. I'll take my leave of you, Cassandra. I won't soon forget your good work here.
And I look forward to seeing you
It was
again
good
later.
to see you again, Marini. Though we had our disagreements, I do hope you regain your house soon.
So do I.
Arcadia is safe once more.
And the bounty is lifted. We are free to travel without fear.
Yep.
Then let's continue our journey.
You guys go on to Sparta ahead of me. I have some other quests I have left to do in this area before I meet up with you guys again. And there is the artifact fragment and the armor. You get that regardless of whether or not you actually kill him. See? But yeah. We have our proof. So now we can go on to the next quest. A bloody feast. Which will see us finishing him off. Before we do that though. Which loadout was it again? This one. So first, return that to its proper appearance. Then, ta-da! Ah, it looks so good to have the full set. I have no intention of actually wearing this beyond the, probably for a long time. I mean, it would be good to wear it during cutscenes of us in Sparta. But the problem is that this armor looks weird without its helmet. As in, let me just show you quickly. Yeah, it's just the way it bulks up around her shoulders. It looks better with the helmet. But the helmet will always disappear in cutscenes. So yeah, we're gonna stick with our basic outfit. Although it is very tempting. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not. But yeah, we got the Ring of Pausanias. Things, the official documents. We also have other quests to finish before we should return to Sparta. So we'll do that, and then we'll go to that quest next. I will deal with the Spartan King though by the end of today. It was our primary mission, the primary reason for us actually coming to this area in the first place. So we need to make sure we do it. Oh yeah, also something important I'd like to bring up regarding specific quests that we plan to do that don't relate to that. I'm sorry, but I need to get a picture of that. Because, holy hell, that's amazing. What is even going on there? Is it lava? Or is it a big torch? What is going on there? I mean, I probably could find out just by looking at the map. In fact, I need to know. I need to know what the heck is going on there. Here. Yay, my photo. Heroes, frightening beings of invisible strength, the giants, avenged titans who were ousted. That doesn't answer what the heck is going on with the fire. I'll just assume it's some sort of a memorial thing. Or a natural phenomenon that's given a mythological explanation. I would actually like to know properly what the heck is going on there. Anyways, so glad with how much progress we've made. I think once I finish dealing with the cultist, the cultist king, I'll probably go ahead and do the next chapter of the DLC. You know, depending on how things go with the story. Because I can't remember part of the DLC of Arcade of so part of the DLC that we have yet to do is in Ostia, which we haven't visited yet. There are 2 cultists in this area, one right there, and one who we can face in battle so long as we participate in the battleground. Also in this area, though, is a set of missions that, if we do them, will cause 9 months to pass in universe. Now, obviously, I do want to do them. I want to see this story play out. And I fully intend to. The issue is, I don't think Cassandra... I think Cassandra would take a break from her revenge quest. But it needs to be at just the right moment in that quest. A moment when the cult's still around, but she doesn't need to actively get engaged in any fighting. So I am going to wait until we have at least... I think when we get a quest that says, oh yeah, we're preparing to go to war in Messenia. I think that's when I'll go ahead and have her take the break, because as far as she knows, the fighting there could go on for months. Or years, even. So I think that's an ideal point in time. But we'll see. We'll see how the conversation goes regarding that, and make the decision then. If the conversation implies that she needs to go right away, then yeah, I've got to go right away. But if the conversation implies that she can take her time, then I'll take my time. But we'll see. If she says something like, I'll join you when I can, that's probably a good point. But again, we'll see how things go. Overall, I'm just happy we've basically dealt with nearly so many of the lines of this cult are nearly completely wiped out. Alright, what's happening then? She's married.
Glad you came.
If she's in an unhappy marriage, fair enough.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Yeah, good
Seeing
question.
You brought back so many fond memories. I wanted to live in them for as long as I could. Life's
So,
been hard since Dantos left.
Where did he go?
Once the war started, Spartans came for his sword. He was killed in battle, leaving me to run the farm.
her son is, she's a widow.
Our son.
Arion. I'd love for you to meet him.
Arion,
But he's run off
ah.
again.
Why aren't we looking for him?
Yeah, good
He
question.
always goes to the same cave, where he trains to be a mighty warrior.
Well, go find him then.
I don't think I've ever met a boy who didn't want to become the next Achilles.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
that's true.
You've given me an idea. You could talk to him.
I could?
Gods know he doesn't listen to his boring mother. But you've seen death up close. You could convince him to stay away from fighting and help me here on the farm.
What? I'll talk
Right.
to him, but
I'll talk to your son.
I don't know if that's the...
Thank you.
If he doesn't want to.
How should I introduce myself without
The,
scaring
if he doesn't want
Tell him
to...
you're a friend of his mother's from Kefalonia. The one with the eagle. The stories I've told him about you are his
Ooh,
favorites.
hello.
Is there anything about your son's father I should know to help me connect with him?
Dantos broke his finger working the fields. It healed crooked. When Arion asked about it, my husband said he was so strong as a baby, he grabbed it and snapped it like a twig. This is how we knew he was blessed by Heracles.
Okay.
I'll find Arion.
My husband used to take him to the cave on hunts. They'd spend nights there. It's been taken over by wolves since then.
Oh,
Wait.
that's a problem.
Did you say wolves?
Yeah.
Worries me sick. He calls them his friends, and believe it or not, they seem protective of the boy. Please don't harm them, Cassandra. Arion would be devastated.
Okay, so I have to sneak into a cave guarded by wolves. Really? Okay. He's in the den of Lycaon, which you've already cleared, so shouldn't be a problem. What's this? Odyssey. Runaway. I'm just seeing for choices in this one. Kion. Will not want to go home when use any of the following. So. He'll be angry at you as a... Okay. Got it. Right, so Cave of Lycaon, which is Northern Mountain. There. Well, there's a viewpoint right next to it, so we'll use that to save ourselves a little bit of time.
There he is.
Alright, so we found him, and apparently the wolves are non-hostile during this quest. They were hostile when we initially went to this place. But apparently they're going to be non-hostile during this quest, which is nice.
If they don't attack me, I won't attack them.
Yep. Exactly.
Whoa! You look like a mighty warrior.
And you must be Arion. I've come to bring you home.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I trust you?
Your mother and I used to get into trouble back on Kefalonia.
Kefalonia?
Yeah.
We'd sneak into the markets, grab as much cheese and grapes and bread as we could carry. My eagle Icarus kept watch and warned us if there was anyone coming.
You're Cassandra, the eagle bearer?
We are. Yep, sure am.
Your mother trusted me with a very important task of escorting you home through this dangerous forest.
But I don't want to leave.
I know you come here to be close to your father.
You know nothing about my pattern.
I don't know anything about him, but...
You're right. Maybe you could tell me.
I don't want to talk about him. I want to become a warrior.
I
Wow.
understand. But first we need to leave this cave. The wolves are getting hungry.
They never eat me. They're my friends.
For now.
Yes, your friends. Let's go anyway. Your mother misses you very much.
Oh, he jumped down.
If I do, could you teach me to be a mighty warrior?
We'll see. Now come.
Okay, that went well. Come on. Let's go. At least those wolves didn't attack us. Now we just need to get him home. Hopefully nothing else will jump out of this fog. Would he jump on my horse if I summoned it? I'm gonna see. Nope, he's a child, which means he's not programmed to be able to jump on horses. Ah, this is gonna suck. I hate escort missions so much. They are the worst. Especially escort missions involving children. Because usually those children have 0 skills. There's a path down there. If we get to the path, things will be a lot safer for both of us. We'll be less likely to run into animals. Or is that a river? It looks like it might actually be a river. It is. Still, following the river would also be safer. Or is it a path? I can't tell. No, it's a path. It's just a path with dark stones. There. We made it to the path, wee one. We're almost there. At least we didn't have to shout at him. We were able to talk him into coming home, and hopefully on the way there he doesn't stop us or anything. I'm not gonna train him to be a mighty warrior, though. Honestly, if he wants to become one, his mother's gonna have to send him to be trained. But he really is a bit on the young side to go making that kind of decision. Whoa. Nope. Avoid conflict. Can you jump down, wee one? Good, you can. We're almost there. We just need to avoid any conflict and make sure we don't kill any wolves. Because that will upset the child. We also need to make sure not to run into any bears! Seriously, I'm trying to avoid conflict. Why do so many animals want to make us dinner? Oh God! The goats suddenly multiplied. What was that? Yay.
There you both are.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to send anyone after me, Mater. I can take care of myself.
Aww.
I know you can, my love.
You told her about me, Mater. She knew things.
I did. She wanted to know all about you, so you weren't scared of going with her.
I wasn't scared. I was brave.
Thank you for bringing him home.
No problem.
What are you smiling about?
I was just thinking about how I could possibly repay you for bringing Arion home to me.
I'm sure I could think of a few things.
She's a widow now, so I don't feel bad about this.
All this time together, and you haven't shown me where you sleep.
I'll show you a better spot, but we won't be sleeping.
Oh my.
Your appetite is insatiable.
Well now.
You've awakened a part of me I thought I'd lost. I know you've already done so much for me, but if there's just one more thing you could do.
What's that?
I'm not sure I can stand up.
Arion wants to be a mighty warrior, but I can't lose any more of my family to war.
If
Okay.
Arion learns to fight, he can protect you and the farm.
I can't
Yeah.
work this farm alone. He won't listen to me, but he looks up to you. I can see it in his eyes.
Wow.
talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's as fond of me as you are.
You flatter yourself. Just show him how to plant seeds. Burn some old grass, maybe slaughter a few chickens. It will seem more exciting coming from you.
Okay. I will do as she asks, because although he wants to be a warrior,
Hello, Arion.
it's not the best thing.
I miss my butter.
Aww.
Want to talk about it?
No.
Okay, you don't have to talk. But you can listen if you want.
I guess.
I lost my father when I was young. I ran far, far away. My only friend in the world was Icarus. One day, a bully threw a rock and nearly broke his wing.
What did you do?
I cut off his fingers. With this.
The spear of Leonidas? Can I hold it?
You can. But first, I need you to do me a favor. Your mother needs you.
You're going to train me to be a mighty warrior?
No.
Your mother wants you to become a farmer. And that's what I'm going to teach you.
But farming is so boring. I want to be a warrior like you.
Or being a warrior isn't for everyone.
Whenever I see the sunrise, I'm never sure I'll get to see it set. I walk away from the people I love knowing it might be the last time I ever see them again. Is that the life you want? Good. Now follow me. Ever heard of the poet Isildur?
No, but I know Homer and Achilles and Hector and Odysseus and the giant horse.
Study Homer if you want to learn to put people in the ground. But study Isildur and you'll learn to grow things out of it.
Okay.
Boring.
Might seem boring, but this stuff helps to keep people alive.
Now we're going to burn some bushes.
Why?
For new life to grow, we need to clear away the old.
Exactly.
Because they choke the earth, stopping new plants from growing.
Why?
Because that's how plants work.
Because
And we're using torches because, you know, that's what he's gonna be using.
now I'm going to show you how to kill a chicken.
But I love chickens.
Yeah,
If you're going to
but
feed your family, you're going to have to sacrifice a few chickens. You don't have to kill any today, but watch carefully how I do it. Clean and precise.
okay. We're not gonna use any special powers for this. Just there we go.
What happened to the bully whose fingers you cut off?
Hmm?
He went and got his brothers. They beat me pretty badly.
Aw.
You didn't have any friends to protect you?
Not until one little girl stood between me and those boys, and with the rage of Ares, screamed at them to leave me alone.
Really? A girl? Who?
Your mother.
That little girl was me.
Mother? Cassandra taught me how to be a farmer, but you can teach me how to be brave.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe one day I will.
Yeah, she taught me about Isiados. She taught me to burn the old, because it chokes the new. And then she killed a bunch of chickens.
Sounds like you both had a productive day.
Your boy is a fast learner.
Yep.
Thank you. This means the world to me.
Aw. I'm glad.
It's been nice having you around, Cassandra. But I feel bad. All these years apart, and you've spent most of your time with Arion. Let's
Aw.
get away from all this, just you and me. There is a market in the
Why
air.
not?
I haven't been to in ages. There's food and wine and music.
An evening alone sounds perfect. But what about Arion?
Don't worry about him. All you need to worry about is meeting me in the air.
I should find out what Anais likes before our evening together.
Yes. We should.
Anais never told me she made honey.
Huh. That's useful to know, actually.
So this is where Anais keeps her wine. Smells strong.
Wow.
I'm getting lightheaded just sniffing it.
Ooh, okay.
Anais must have a lifetime supply of olives stashed here.
So, strong wine, olives, and honey. Okay. I can work with that. It's all very useful information. Ah, the new leader of this area. Because of course the leadership changes when you have dealt with him. I wonder if he's gone into hiding or gone to be with his family. Brasidas probably reunited them. That would be a good call on his part. Okay. We want to make sure this is a perfect evening, so we'll make sure to not make any mistakes regarding it. Meh. Hello.
There you are. Now, let's find something to eat and drink, shall we? The merchants have the most delicious
Okay.
selections. And tonight, I'll leave the decision-making to you.
Okay. Follow Anais.
Remember when we used to steal food from the markets of Kefalonia?
Yep.
We could steal from this one, for old time's sake.
Always the troublemaker.
Where are we? Okay. Here we go. Nice night out.
Welcome, my friends. I have a wonderful selection of wines for you and the lovely lady. Only the finest grapes from the finest vineyards. Do you prefer your wines dry, sweet, or strong?
Good question. Oh god, that angle highlights their height
All
difference
over
so
the
much.
world, you must know all the best wines.
This woman is a single mother who runs her own farm. She likes her wine strong.
You know me too well. Strong wine is the best wine.
Well then. Gonna make her all happy. Then... Okay. We get offered...
Everything smells so delicious. My mouth is watering.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this? They're gonna make me hungry, aren't they? I just know it.
Smell that? That's the tastiest food in all of the year. Tell me, what will it be? We have leg of lamb with rice and olives, roast chicken with fresh vegetables, and slow-cooked goat stew.
Oh, decisions.
Yeah, it's hard to make decisions.
We'll take the lamb with olives, please.
Oh, I love olives. I'm going to devour this meal. And then I'm going to devour you.
Oh my! Calm down now. Save it till we get home at least. I do like the positive representation here. Whether you're playing as Cassandra or Alexios, they're both pansexuals.
Oh, I can't tell you how much I needed this.
Gender has no bearing on whether or not they're attracted to someone. Or at least that's the way I always play it. I know that because you make the choices, you can choose to make them purely straight or purely gay or whatever. But I always treat it that they are pansexual. And player choice is more based on whether or not they date the person rather than whether or not they're attracted to them. I think that's a bit more interesting than other options.
Welcome! If you've got sweet teeth, then I've got sweet treats for those teeth. What will it be? Grape pudding with walnuts, fresh strawberries with cream, or baked pears with a honey glaze?
Okay, they all sound gorgeous, but I know honey is her preferred.
Yum! Choose wisely. I love sweets.
Yes, and honey is your preferred option, so...
Pears sound delicious.
Homer called them gifts from the gods, but it's the honey that makes them truly divine.
Oh, so this is a perfect date.
Tonight was perfect. You knew exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Now, tell me what it is that you want.
Oh.
Let me show you.
Aww. The romance in this game is great for all the options you have, regardless of whether you're playing as Cassandra or Alexios. All of them are available, which also I guess technically means that any of the characters that can be romanced in this game are bisexual. Huh. Yeah. Or pansexual. Doesn't really make a difference either way.
Arion! What's wrong? My God, what happened to you?
Bandits! They came and took everything. I tried to protect the house, but they were too big.
You shouldn't have tried to fight them. Anything they took can be replaced. But I can't replace you.
This wouldn't have happened if you had trained me to be a warrior.
He'll be all right. Just a few scratches.
You're right. He's safe now, and that's what matters.
Aw.
Cassandra, there is something I need to tell you.
Anything.
Having you here was the first time I felt joy since my husband died. I hoped you were still the same person I loved back on Kefalonia, and that if you felt the same, there'd be a place for you here.
Aw.
Nice.
The fact that you listened to me and didn't teach Arion to fight shows me you're someone I can trust. I would love it if you stayed with us.
I love you, Anais. I've always loved you.
But
I know. You always hated staying in one place. Couldn't wait to get off Kefalonia.
You were my favorite part of that island. But it's time for me to go.
I understand. Just know that whenever you are in Arcadia, you'll always be welcome here with open arms.
Yep. And maybe next time I can teach your son to fight. Because, let's be honest, being able to defend himself properly would be beneficial. And actually, if you had trained him to fight, he would have been able to defend himself without any assistance. So he would have been absolutely fine. But yeah, we have got some other quests to complete. For instance, we can return to Artaxerxes and inform him that we visited the last of the locations, and he'll tell us the rest of his story, which is good. We'll return to Daphne and inform of her that we've slain the last of the legendary beasts. Doing so will result in her telling us to meet her on Chios, which we will do after we've wrapped up things with the kings. Oh look, a story portal. How nice. We're not going to actually interact with it right now. But Artaxerxes.
Ah, I could hear your footsteps. Welcome back.
If you'd like to hear about the bird, I could describe it to you.
Nothing would make me happier.
Oh, it's
a majestic statue, built from the blades of fallen soldiers. It's so high above Stymphalus and the golden fields below. Up there,
it's nice being
could forget
innocent.
there was a war.
So it is as it was told to me. The bird commemorates Heracles' fight against chaos, built on a place of calm.
I like being honest with him about all of this.
The best in the other.
So, I've been to the 5 places Themistocles told you about in his tales.
For that, my soul will be eternally grateful. As for my tale, Themistocles died peacefully in Persia, as one of us. I promised him I'd see the places he told me about. His stories will live on in me. And now you.
And what of your story?
I let the people believe Darius succeeded in killing me, so I could escape.
Artaxerxes, there's something else you should know.
Yes?
My grandfather was Leonidas of Sparta.
That means...
Your father, King Xerxes, killed my grandfather.
Then you're bound by blood to avenge him.
No.
Artaxerxes, first king, these Mythios led me right to you. Time to finish what I started.
That's just a Persian soldier.
Stand behind me.
Fight or die!
Nah. You can die. There.
Artaxerxes, are you hurt?
No, he's fine.
Despite being bound by honor to avenge Leonidas, you saved me.
She's not bound by anything.
I had no choice. That man wanted you dead. Must have been another one of your executioners.
Mm-hmm.
It was. If he doesn't return to Persia, my brother will send another, then another. It's time this old man accepts his fate.
Aww.
You're a brave man, Artaxerxes.
A trait I learned from Themistocles. Now, as for you, I owe you payment.
Well, I did save your life. And I went on an adventure for you, Your Highness.
You did.
Wow.
And in your retelling, I felt like Themistocles was speaking through you. For your reward, go to the tomb in Salamis, where Themistocles hid his treasure. It will be near where he made his triumphant stand against my father's navy.
Huh. I wonder if that'll give us another quest to actually find the treasure. He said Salamis. Where is Salamis? Have we been there before? Samos. Huh, I don't see it. Wait, inheritance insurance. The frick? A new quest? Well, I did say I'd do all the side quests and such before getting back to the main story, so... Where's Salamis? I'm trying to think of where that place that he mentioned was. Where is Salamis? Okay, I'm gonna take a look and see what this is about. And see if there's actually anything obtainable here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Right. Oh, Salamis was an island in Attica. Artaxerxes' treasure is just some drachmae, apparently. So we're gonna ignore that. However, we will go do this other quest that's popped up in Boeotia that I don't remember doing. Okay. So, first things first, we'll pop over to Boeotia and see what that quest is about. 'Cause it seems like it's just popped up out of nowhere. We got plenty of time, though, so I don't mind. Could go for another hour or two, to be honest. Meh. Ba 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 ba. Okay. I wonder what's going on with this quest.
My life is already over. I'm nothing but my suffering.
Oh! This quest continues, apparently that looks like Hippocrates with the other person. Meh.
Hippocrates, you know it's unwise to upset a patient.
He asks me to end his life when he knows I can't.
Mrs. Please help me. I'm in such terrible pain.
You cannot
Euthanasia.
simply ask someone to kill you in my presence. I'm your physician. I will not allow it. I can ease your pain, analyze your symptoms, and try to cure you. But that's all.
I'd say
Life
yeah.
is about choice, and we should all be able to choose for ourselves when we leave this world.
And I will. Once I know my family's future is secured.
Secured how?
My family is one of the richest in Thebes, and we have many rivals. When I die, my son will become the head of our house. He's just a boy.
Ah, I see.
I need to ensure they can't take advantage of my death.
Yeah, we should definitely try and avoid that.
I'll deal with your rivals, and give your son a fighting chance.
Thank you, Misthias. If you steal their assets, it will weaken their position and prevent them from posing a threat to my family.
Funny,
That will buy my son time.
I already did that.
What do I need to steal?
To really weaken them, steal their debt registry, their mortgage testimonials, and their collection of fine jewels.
Okay, easy enough.
Where do I need to go?
Their estate is nearby. It's one of the most finely decorated homes in all of Thebes. Except for mine, of course.
Okay, easy enough.
Why not just kill them and remove the threat for good?
If they're weakened, they won't pose a threat to my family's position. If they're removed, another family will rise up to take their place and still pose a threat.
Ah, fair.
This solution keeps my family safe and their position secure.
Funny if you just happen to get better.
Stealing isn't normally what I'm paid for, but I'll get it done.
If doing this helps bring him some semblance of peace, I will pray for Tiki to watch over you.
Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I already did it. Yeah, I thought so. What happened? Can you not find a cure?
I've done what you asked. Your family's position will be secure for quite some time.
You have given me hope that my name will live on long after I'm gone. All I can ask the gods for now is that my son lives a longer and happier life than I. I'm in your debt.
I'm happy to help.
You don't owe me a thing, really.
Now, it pains me to ask,
But I need your help with one more thing.
I know what you want to ask.
This disease will
Odyssey.
be today or another in the future. It's a matter of when, not if.
Hippocrates won't just let me kill you.
No, but he'll listen to you. If you can convince him it's what's best for me, he might change his mind. I don't want to slowly waste away. I want to die in peace while my family remembers me in a good light.
Ah, I see.
I'll talk to him for you.
I appreciate your help. You've shown me more kindness in the last few days than most have my entire life. Now I must rest.
Okay.
He seems to be resting peacefully now.
Yes, you helped ease his mind, but he'll never truly be at peace until he takes his last breath.
When will
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Judging by his symptoms, it'll be sooner rather than later.
Okay.
I can lessen his pain, but to do so, I'll need some hemlock.
Hemlock? Isn't that
Collect the
poisonous?
ingredients you need.
Well, I guess technically speaking, all medicines are poisonous in large enough
He
doses.
doesn't want to feel better. He wants to die with some dignity.
True dignity would be fighting through this, so I can analyze his symptoms further.
He wants to die and he's in pain. You should respect his right to choose instead of treating him like an experiment. What you're doing is wrong.
I will not be lectured on the morality of my work by a sellsword. I have a responsibility, like all healers, to use my knowledge for the betterment of others.
Hemlock is rare. Where do you harvest it?
In fairness, he makes a
Grows
valid
across
point.
Boeotia, but check near the tumulus of Plataea. I'm sure I saw some when I was last there.
Why are you treating him with poison? Hemlock is deadly.
Only in the wrong dosage. If my observations are correct, it should lessen the pain racking his body.
Okay.
I'll get the hemlock you need.
If you have a moment, I would ask you to help me with something.
You already have. Now, I was just checking there to see about what's the best thing to do here. And, yeah, it would actually be best to, for us anyways, to use the correct dosage, because then we can get Hippocrates to join us on our ship. Otherwise, he feels like he has to do more research, and obviously, I want Hippocrates on my ship. If he's a legendary lieutenant, which I hope he is, hanging on our ship would be great. It would basically mean that Socrates is the only person not on our ship right now. Well, him and Alcibiades, but not Alcibiades. What was his name? Was it Alcibiades? Doesn't matter really. He'd be one of the few historical figures not on our ship. And there is somebody on our ship who I do want to replace.
That's what I'm looking for.
So, yeah. Alright, we found all that we need. God damn it. Bloody wolves! Okay. Oh, we only had to collect one sample. Okay, fair enough. Back to Hippocrates we go. Don't know why I didn't summon the horse earlier, but here we go. Save us a bit of time going back. Okay. Now. You loaded out while I was gone, but the other guy didn't? What the frick, Hippocrates? I'm going to the default? The unrendered avatar? How dare you? It is kind of funny that that's actually what the characters look like before they get their unique models. I guess that's also used to fill out the, like, distant areas. It's just that usually it would load in before you could get close enough.
I got the hemlock you wanted.
Thank you. I know this task was a little beneath you, but it will help my friend here. I've prepared the elixir base, but I need you to grind the herb and add it to the mixture.
I think I can handle that.
Be mindful of the amount you add. While the hemlock is an excellent pain inhibitor, too much can be lethal.
Well then, I will make sure to add exactly how much you need.
Just as the doctor ordered. He seems to be calmer now.
The potion is working. With what I learn here, I could help many more who still have a chance at life.
Good luck, Hippocrates. I hope our paths cross again in the future.
Forgive me, Mistios. There are many who still need my help.
Oh, that's weird. I thought he could be added to the crew. Is that not right? How to recruit him. Did I do something wrong here? Oh. Okay. Okay. I made some poor choices. Oh wait, no, he joins as an NPC that sits on your ship, not as a lieutenant. Okay. But we didn't offer it. Apparently the mistake was asking him about his baldness. Okay, well that is way too far back in the game, and this is such a minor thing that I don't really care about it. So we're gonna ignore that. Ooh, wait, is that the image of the day? Ooh, that is nice. Now. Wait, what? She's not there, is she? She's over on Chios now, isn't she? Yep. There she is. If we want to finish that quest with her, we're going to have to head over to Chios. But as that is far away, and very out of our way for completing a quest, I'm instead going to go talk to Marini and wrap up things here. Because this is the quest line that matters the most. We'll explore Chios later. Especially because if we become friends with the Hunters of... If we do her quest and complete it in a certain way, we actually can become friends with the Hunters of Artemis.
Apparently the Silver Fox himself will be taking over. Oh, that's all. You should be there day and night.
I do also need to go talk to the Athenian general person. Considering we're only one away from being able to complete 2 levels of the of his mission, I'm not sure if I want to do it now or wait. I'll do it now. We're jumping around a lot right now, but that's only because we've completed so many quests. Okay. It's a pretty major moment.
I'm here to face the kings.
Are you ready to take back our family's land?
Of course. But my purpose here is to bring down the cultist king.
Yep.
You make your mother proud, Cassandra. But are you sure you have enough proof to accuse him?
I'm sure.
Of course.
I'll gather the F4s and meet you in the throne room.
There's no more evidence we can get.
Who are the F4s?
You don't remember? Then again, you were only a child.
Yep.
The 5 F4s are elected from the citizens of Sparta. They have power over even the kings. You need to convince them if you wish to save Sparta from the cult's control.
Well then, we'll do that.
See you in the throne room.
What are we waiting for?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You summoned the Air Force?
Yes.
You must have achieved some success to earn this adoring crowd.
Indeed.
I brought home a wreath for Sparta. Though I had to enter the games and win it myself.
Very good. But what of our Pancration champion Testicles?
There was an accident at sea before he could compete.
Games are hardly important. What about Viotia?
Stentor and I defeated the Athenian forces. You have nothing to worry about.
If you have nothing but good news to share, why did you call for the Air Force?
We were told serious charges would be brought. Serious charges? Against whom?
You act as if you don't know. Against you, Pausanias. I have traveled Spartan lands and beyond, and found proof of Pausanias' betrayal. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos. These traitors are willing to kill hundreds to rule thousands. Here's all the proof you need.
Proof? What proof?
Yep, so first...
So the rumors are true. We never would have thought a king could be so dishonorable. Honor belongs to history.
You deserve death for your
How
crimes.
dare you threaten a king? Pausanias, you are king no more. As of this day, you are exiled from Sparta. Before Athena and Eris, I swear you'll regret this. Justice will be done.
You have
sure.
your justice, puppet king.
Indeed.
Forgive us, my king. My daughter couldn't let him stay in power any longer.
Which is fair. But now we know how things work. There's a group of people above the kings. Kings deal with day-to-day things. These guys deal with the corruption. These guys...
Returned.
Our homeland. Let us leave the court to its business. We'll talk outside.
Yay! They got their home back. And Pausanias has been exiled.
As for Pausanias, it would be wise to deal with him as soon as possible.
I will. He is a cultist after all.
Yep,
When
and
you've
now
dealt
he's
with him,
exiled.
meet me at home. With pleasure.
King Pausanias is part of the cult of Cosmos. I'll have to kill him myself.
Right. He is heading for right here. The village of Gaethon. It will take him time to get there. Where's our horse? Oh, there it is. It'll take him time to get there. And on his way, he'll have protection. So we just need to make sure to get rid of that protection when the time comes.
There's Pausanias. Malaka.
Well, what's happening? God damn it. Did the horse not stop when I moved around a bit to try and stop it? What's happening? Right, we went past him. Okay, let's just mark him. And follow him. We don't want to kill anyone we don't have to, after all. They're traveling on foot, so we'll travel on foot. I know I could kill him before he gets there. Well, this feels like it'll be... But I know when he gets there, they will abandon him. Probably would have said something, actually, on the walk. If we hadn't been detected. Maybe we'll hear him say something when he gets there.
Ha! You're in my way!
No, I'm not. How close are we now? Can we just fast travel there? I'm gonna fast travel there and hopefully... Actually, yeah, hopefully if we fast travel there... he'll get there shortly after us. Huh? Okay. He's gonna get here soon. You know what? While we're waiting for him, I'll summon the address. Yeah. I imagine by the time it takes the address to get here, he'll arrive. Sure enough. He's here, but so are the guards. Are they supposed to abandon him? Ah! Oh! Hello there! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate it. For those of us just joining, my name is Sparks. I try to be a variety streamer, but my brain is hyper fixated on Assassin's Creed, so that's all I'm playing right now. But let me just give you a shout out. Ba ba ba. Eastman's Wolf. So that's a fun new command that was introduced recently. That, well, basically means that for a little bit of time there'll be a little thing for people to follow. But let's see what you were most recently playing. Yes, you do. We're right in the middle of the Odyssey and trying to kill this guy right here. And you were last playing Fortnite. I hope you had fun with that. Alright, let's see. What's he doing? You know what? Screw it. I don't care now at this point. The guards aren't leaving. Oh, he thinks he's gonna be able to fight us. I do have Valhalla. I'm planning to play that once I finish Odyssey. But obviously, Odyssey comes first. Come on, map. Load up map. Oh, we'll deal with the fight first. I'm actually looking forward to getting back to Valhalla because I haven't played any of its DLC content yet. So that'll be a fun new experience. I don't think I have a pet command, but I do very much appreciate getting them. Really need to add a pet command. Is a random villager trying to come and fight me now? For the love of God, random villager, why? Why would you choose death like this? Alright. Another cultist dies. And something's happening now that he's dead. Are we getting teleported back to Sparta so we can witness Cassandra and her mother finally returning home? After 20 years? Their house is gonna be dusty as hell. Unless some sort of person went around to look after the place, it is gonna need a thorough clean. Finish loading game. I'm gonna be so happy when my new RAM stick gets installed. These loading screens should just disappear when that happens. Yep. Apparently she's had the time to clean up the place while we were off killing that guy.
Gone.
What's gone?
What's gone?
There was a skull here, a small rabbit skull, from your first hunt.
Aw.
Why would someone take that?
There is only one person who would have taken it. Nikolaos.
Aw, sentimental guy.
Maybe seeing each other again makes
God
us
damn
leave
it,
this
game.
place.
Calm down with the lighting.
Seems I wasn't the only one yearning for home.
Yeah. Aw. How sweet. I think it's the only time we're going to see them inside the house now. For now. There will be another visit to it later, hopefully. For a nice family reunion and dinner. If we manage to get everyone to come back. Still got one more member of the family yet to rescue.
I hope I'm not intruding.
Residas, come in.
It's good to see the two of you back home.
Such a weird loading
It feels good to be
screen
here.
when we're in the same
You're
location.
here instead of in training. What's wrong?
I'm heading to Pylos as soon as I can. I think you may want to come as well.
Oh, why is that?
I'd be happy to return the favor. What's waiting for us in Pylos?
Glory. The Athenians are pushing the Spartans back even as we speak. It would be a devastating loss for Sparta, and I can't allow that to happen.
Of course not.
It sounds like you've lost confidence in Sparta's warriors.
They're as strong as they've ever been. But now they're facing a power they can't even imagine.
Do you mean Demos?
Yes, that's what the rumors say. A force of nature in the body of a mortal who can cut down any soldier in his path.
If Demos is in Pylos, we have to stop him.
I'll wait for you at the ship, but be quick. Each moment we waste is another Spartan dead.
Okay, so we're going to be going straight into that rather than doing any of the DLC
Alexios
content.
is in Pylos.
Apparently.
We have to bring him back, Cassandra.
Yep.
Bring him back?
We have our home again. We can be a family. It isn't too late.
Fair enough.
I'll bring him back, no matter what.
This is serious, Cassandra. We may not get another chance.
I understand. He must have seen the cultists for what they truly are by now.
Hopefully.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter
probably
what you
not.
have to do. Bring back your brother. You must.
Nothing will stop me. I shouldn't keep Brasidas waiting.
Be safe, Cassandra.
But even though they said that, we can't afford to waste any more time. Ooh, what's this? The cult controls both sides. One day soon, cosmos will down this war's end. When that day comes, you shall be victor. I have gifted you Megaris, Arcadia, and will gift you Boeotia. Soon I will gift you Archidemos, the other child of the bloodline. Will believe him to be the cultist king and tear him down. Let it happen. Enjoy the show. For these gifts, I ask only one thing in return. Unite the Greek cities under one banner, mine, and raise all those who oppose you to the ground. Okay, well, can't let that happen. So, Pylos is over here in Messenia. We are going to be going there, but first I want to wrap up this quest right here. And I also want to deal with that cultist. So, we're traveling to this ship dock. And hopefully all will go well. Yep, another cult is down. And we leveled up. Nice. I should spend that ability points to boost the strength of our fires. Whoa. Okay, which bounty hunter is after me before I go trying to get rid of them? Okay. Well, it looks like there are a lot of other quests on this island for us to do. And I will do them, but the main one is that one there. I think based on a conversation that was said at another point in the game, you weren't supposed to return to Daphne until you had all of the pelts collected. What's this? Ah. It's an outpost camp. And home to a bunch of wolves. Whoa, okay. I feel bad for them because they're ordinary wolves just trying to protect their home. Now, a strange chest plate. I wonder what that's connected to. Must be a quest. Now I need to go meet with Daphne. And when we defeat her, I'm sure it'll be interesting. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure the next quest involving Daphne, after we deliver the last pelt, will involve us having to fight her. It's going to be heartbreaking. Because, yep, she's relocated to Chios.
I'm glad to see you. Daphne, I didn't think you would be. The path I set you on is fraught with danger. You could have been killed, or given up. No danger could have kept me from seeing you again. Maybe you're getting ahead of yourself. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
The pelt from Callisto the Bear. I wish I'd had the chance to see this creature in the wild. It must have been stunning.
It was. Very much so.
It was. But there are other things on this earth far more beautiful. And wild? If not, then where would the challenge be in pursuing it?
Wow. These two would make such a cute couple if the game lets them be a couple, but it doesn't. I'm sorry. I know this is tragic and all, but yeah. The game doesn't let these two be a couple. As much as I wish it did. We follow her.
Cassandra, join us.
I will, but you're just gonna make me cry.
I'm here. Now, are you going to tell me what's going on?
Sisters, as decreed by our lore, as set down by Artemis herself, the time of my trial has arrived.
Your trial.
To that end, I present Cassandra.
Should I be honored or concerned?
Yep.
To be safe,
Concerned.
I'd go with a little of both.
Wow.
Enough with the mysteries. I want the truth.
Every
So do I.
generation, Artemis sends her messengers into the wild. These creatures are assigned to her daughters,
that a challenger walks the world.
Okay.
One worthy to lead.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
God damn it, game. I'm pretty sure this is a result of my RAM not loading right, but she basically talks about how, yeah, we're going to be taking her place, basically.
Leader?
Yes. Kill me and the daughters of Artemis will be your allies. The gods have brought us together for this moment. Whatever your choice, there is no turning back.
Yeah.
Daphne, I can't kill you. I thought we'd become friends.
I will make this...
This is the way of my people. I don't make the rules. I follow the will of the goddess. I cherish
It's
our
tragic.
friendship, but Artemis and tradition.
My like is traditions. I will not take the life of someone I respect, I admire,
You spit in the eyes of the gods?
She gives you one change.
If tradition is all you care about, I won't stand in its way.
I have no choice, to be honest.
Let's go!
Whether you like it or not. If you don't kill her, then she will never... She will be disgusted with you and turn you away. And the Daughters of Artemis will always hate you.
Take care of my sisters. Whatever our differences, I have to know they're safe.
Aww.
I don't know how to live up to your legacy, but I'll try.
I'm glad to leave my sisters to someone I love.
This is the true Grecian tragedy, really. And out of respect for her, the Daughters of Artemis will become our crew theme going forward. I don't usually change the crew theme, but yeah. This is honestly the best ending for these two. Because in any other ending, she hates you. She absolutely despises you for not abiding by her wishes and allowing her to go out in a blaze of glory. But giving her that chance, well, not only does she respect you for it, and actually acknowledge that she loves you, but the Daughters of Artemis respect you, and from now on, they're peaceful. Nope. I am not fighting the trained bears of the Daughters of Artemis. Also, because of certain events that will happen later in this game, Cassandra will end up being the leader of the Daughters of Artemis for the rest of the time that the organization exists. So, if anything, passing the title on to Cassandra was the best decision that could have been made. And we just found a quest item that's going to be useless to us until we complete the quest that actually connects to. Trying to avoid fighting these bears. Why am I doing it this way? Turn invisible. Really need to remember that I have that power. say Daughters of Artemis are peaceful, but every area that has a lead huntress still requires you to kill said lead huntress, even if you're peaceful with them.
There's something different about this village.
Which, admittingly, is kind of stupid. Yeah, it's really stupid because of the whole these guys are meant to be your allies thing. And I really do think it's something that should have been changed for, like, if you go into an area that has the Daughters of Artemis before you become friends with them, then yeah, sure, fair enough. Have that be what happens. But have something different happen if you've managed to make them into allies. Gonna incapacitate them quickly.
Must be a trick.
Oh, damn. I do have arrows that incapacitate, right? Yes, I do. I really shouldn't forget that I have special arrows that do shit like this. I do, and I have played all the DLC for Odyssey. I also have the First Blade DLC. I've already completed the first part of that. Was gonna wait until I was a bit further in the story of the game before I tried going for the other bits of the of those DLC. And obviously, Fate of Atlantis, you can't actually start up until after the main story. Or at least until after the main part of the Atlantis story. Which I think I've still got, I've still got one part left on that, which is Medusa. What's this up here? Clothes make a daughter. Okay. Hopefully all those Daughters of Artemis will stay down. I acknowledge that they've been defeated. Yep. They're staying down. So glad we didn't have to kill any of them. Well, except for the lead huntress, but I'm just gonna assume she's corrupt. I am planning to get Mirage when it arrives. In fact, I'm planning to see about pre-ordering it, as I've pre-ordered every Assassin's Creed game since. Let's see, which one was it that I started pre-ordering them with? It was either Brotherhood or Revelations where I started pre-ordering them. It was 3 where I started pre-ordering the editions that came with statues. Unity where I started ordering the Ubisoft Collector's editions that came with extras. I wasn't able to do that with Odyssey though, as did not have the money at the time. That held true with Valhalla as well. Neither really had any, like, special bonuses with them, though, that particularly caught my interest. So, yeah. Aside from the statue, which I really wish I had, there was no thing I really wanted from that. Still wish I could have gotten it, though. This series is very dear to my heart. So I always try and make sure that I get the game as soon as it comes out. And part of me actually hopes that I can finish a playthrough of Valhalla before Mirage comes out. So I can jump straight into it as soon as it releases. Rather than have to finish Valhalla first and play it, well, be one of the first people that actually gets to live stream it. Because obviously, didn't get to do that with any of the other Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, usually Assassin's Creed games come out around October or November. Spin-off titles like Chronicles could come out at any time throughout the year. But the main series games seem to always have an October or November release window. I'm hoping that follows through with Mirage, but I have heard rumors that it's coming out earlier in the year. Which, yeah. Yeah, it is interesting that they seem to have that release window. Like, even when they took the gap for 2 years for Origins, and then proceeded to continue having a gap of 2 years between each game after that, they still kept the October-November sort of release window. Which is good for me, because it means it always comes out around my birthday. So, in a lot of years, I was actually able to, when I was younger, I was actually able to ask for it as a birthday present, which was amazing. Can't really do that anymore, though. I mean, I could, but I generally like to get them myself now. Yeah.
What will I do now?
Alright.
I need a piece of armor, headgear, and boots from the daughters of Artemis. Can you help?
Well, I already have all of that, but
Are these what
why do
you're
you
looking for? They don't quite fit me.
Thank you, Mistios. I'll finally be able to infiltrate the daughters of Artemis and join my sisters.
You might want to reconsider. The daughters of Artemis won't respond well to an intruder.
What would you do?
Find a new path that lets you really live.
You're just like them, thinking I'm not tough enough.
That's not it at all.
Taking a life isn't easy, and it can't be undone. You aren't the killer.
You don't know me. I can do it.
I can see good in you. You're passionate, determined. Why not help others?
Really? You think I could do that?
Yeah.
I know. I'll become a priestess and join a temple. Thank you, Mistios.
I mean, okay, so that quest is definitely meant to be done before we become the leader of the daughters. But I think they could have programmed it so that when you did that, when you were the leader, you could turn around and say, oh, well, I'm the new leader of the daughters. Would you like to... I can let you in. Unless there's a specific tradition for joining that she failed. In which case, yeah, if you've already failed their initiation ritual. It's a very bad choice. Hopefully her becoming a priest works out, though. Or priestess, rather. Would be nice. But yeah, I'm actually excited for Mirage. Considering that it focuses on the backstory of a character that was introduced in Valhalla. A character whose backstory I was actually really interested in seeing. It should be fun. Although, if the rumor that it's not going to feature any modern day content is true, it will be a bit weird. Because I am very much used to that. Even if there's not, probably they'll probably find some way of incorporating it in a way that's not intrusive. Maybe like a post-credit scene or something that connects it back into the present day. Well, that was loud and was probably picked up by the mic. I apologize to everyone. Moving on. But yeah, I do hope so too. Oh god, it was actually picked up. Oh, this mic is too good. I mean, there again, it is able to pick up my sister talking from the other side of the room. So, and I could hear that through noise-canceling headphones, so yeah, it's not surprising. Really? How do you dodge that, bear? Twice! You dodged 2 special moves. How do you do that, magical bear? Tell me your secrets. Chios bearskin. Ah. Bears on this island must have some special thing. I think there's a quest related to collecting bear skins from this island. And that's why it was special. Yeah, don't get me wrong, having this mic is good. It's always better to have a mic that actually gives you good audio quality. Bears are sacred. Yes, they are, and I wish I didn't have to hurt them, but this game is leaving me no choice. Oh, we just wandered into some special ruins. And the cultist that's on this island is hiding out up there. Okay. Hi there. Stab. Yep, that's absolutely right. The cult that might as well just be the Order of Ancients. Yeah, at the same time, I get why they're not the Order of Ancients. Ooh, we got another clue. What's this clue about? The ghost uses faith in the gods to manipulate all. That's from their whisper to Ayokatsu. This is a time of change, of death and rebirth, a time of Genesis. All cosmos is planned has led to this moment. The people will need you in our new world. Answer their prayers, guide them to the cosmos. In coming times, their faith will enslave them, and you will be their slaver. Yeah, they essentially do, which is why I say they really should just be the same thing. But at the same time, I get why they're not. In universe, the Order of Ancients does already exist, and they have presence in a DLC content. But they themselves actually acknowledge the whole "we are not the same organization" thing. And that acknowledgement is why I get why they're two separate things. Like, the Cult of Cosmos, basically... The Cult of Cosmos started in Greece. And the whole idea of their existence was meant to highlight the idea of the ideals of the Templar ideals that we know today have existed for a long time and will constantly spawn even if there are no surviving members. Which is fascinating, but also terrifying. It's terrifying from the perspective of, no matter what we do, no matter how many times we exterminate those that follow the ideals of the Templars and their various different predecessor organizations, someone somewhere will develop that train of thought and a similar organization will emerge. Sometimes going by the same name as another iteration of it. Okay, no. It is fascinating that they thought that far ahead when it came to making the decision to not use the Order of Ancients straight away. To actually have there be another organization. Also, why in the frick do I have... Oh, right, I equipped them earlier to try and make sure I didn't use them against the daughters of Ares, but these guys don't get the same treatment. These guys can get all of the stab and death. It does actually make me wonder if there's any point in me killing the ghost. Because, yeah, we do get the option of sparing them. And it doesn't seem like killing them or sparing them makes any difference. So, I do wonder which option is actually preferable. Especially because I don't actually know what the canon choice is. A lot of choices in this game very much feel like they shouldn't be choices. Like whether or not a specific character dies if they're a historical figure, for instance. Like, historical figures, whether or not they live or die, should not be up to the player, ever. Because we can't... You're not supposed to be able to change history. You're just an observer. It's only the, like, original characters that we should have that kind of power over. Am I now? I hadn't noticed.
No! No!
Oh dear, we climbed onto something. We didn't want to climb onto that! Haha! Take that! It would be interesting if we could do that. Like, there is a specific character in this game who I wish I could save. Because I know historically, he dies in battle. And no matter what we do, we can't change that fact. It's only which battle he dies in that can be changed, I guess. Ow. Yep. Historical figures, we cannot change how they died. Otherwise, like, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of Assassin's Creed, really, if we can change the fates of people who are supposed to die. Okay, where's the last one? Over there. Is that actually the last one in this area? Please let it be. There's only one cultist guard left. I hope that's them. No, that is a bear. Where the frick is the last cultist guard in this area then? True, they do say that. But the important thing to remember is that if a historical figure survives beyond their historical death, then history itself could be dramatically altered. I mean, yeah, Assassin's Creed is no stranger to playing around with the cause of death of historical figures. But I don't think it's ever actually properly changed the date. There was an occasion in which it could be argued they did. Okay, where the frick is this last cultist guard? But in that circumstance, it's more down to the assumption that all the events within the game take place within the span of a few days rather than over the course of a year. Okay, seriously. There should be one more cult guard around here. There. No, that's a regular civilian. More regular civilians. Seriously, where is the cult guard that we need to kill? Oh, wait. There we go. Go, Icarus. Harass them for me, please. I will be over to stab them multiple times so shortly. Where were they anyways? I think they were somewhere off to the side. God damn it. I didn't actually mark them. I think they were somewhere over here. Or was it the other side? Ah, goddamn this map. There. That's him over there. You girls should have done a good job harassing him and totally getting rid of this thing. How much health did you lose to Icarus? Please tell me it was a lot. It was enough. There. Bloody hell, that was a pain. It is so annoying when characters like that are stuck there. Sent by Brasidas. Hello. I am going to see what that is. I shouldn't. I should really finish exploring the rest of Chios. Or at least... There are a lot of side quests on this island I should probably go and do. There's also the island of Lesbos nearby, though. And I intend to explore that later. And we'll see what this quest is. Hi. What do you want from me, person?
Chiara, soldier. Anything a mercenary can do for you today?
Discovery tour. I did try the Origins version of it. I have thought about maybe at some point in the future doing a stream where I specifically go through the entirety of the Discovery tour. But that's going to be something that's going to wait.
I've met a Spartan named Brasidas, but he never mentioned anything about sending me anywhere.
Oh, no need to be secretive. I know it's generally frowned upon to hire mercenaries for the Spartan army, but we're glad to have you.
Really,
It's a good thing he did send you. I need to make sure the nearby camp is cleared of Athenians before the Spartan troops can move in.
So you're asking me to send all the Athenians to the underworld?
A few measly soldiers should be an easy mark for someone of your stature.
I'm the one for the job.
Ha! Excellent.
I'll be back when everything's taken care of.
Yay. Like, Discovery Tour itself was interesting from the bit of it I did. So it'll be fun to do it properly. There are certain monuments in this game that I definitely want to know more about. One of the ones in particular is the Athena Parthenos. The statue of Athena that's at the back of the Parthenon. Not the big one that stands in the middle of the Acropolis that serves as a viewpoint. The one that's at the back of the that's in a small room all on its own, holding a statue of Nike. I really want to know more about that one, mainly because of the fact that it makes an appearance. That particular statue makes an appearance in the Heroes of Olympus series. And serves a major plot point there. That's 4. Where's the last one? Oh, there he is. Yeah, that particular statue serves a major plot device in the Heroes of Olympus series, starting with Mark of Athena, right up until the end of those 5 books. And yeah, I really would like to know the actual proper full history behind it. I don't doubt that what was mentioned in Heroes of Olympus is historically accurate. I just would like to know more. Particularly, I'd like to know the origins of the statue. Because it is a gorgeous statue. And bloody massive. Again, not as big as the one that's in the center of the Acropolis, but still. When you think about the fact that in Heroes of Olympus, that thing is stored inside of a ship. How bloody big is that ship? And how did they get it inside of it? And now I've just made myself want to reread the Percy Jackson series. And all of its connected novels. Oh God, why do I do this to myself? Stop triggering hyperfixations. We don't need to have 3 going at once. Brain, no. Bad, no. We are not going to spend the next 2 hours reading into Lightning Thief again. No. Bad. We need sleep. We have work tomorrow. Which, come to think of it, probably means I can the most afford about, I think, 15 minutes before I'll need to seriously consider going to bed. Bloody bears! Why? Okay, yeah, Chio's bear skin is apparently an important item that will probably be used in a side quest shortly. I'm just gonna take a look at my map and see how we're doing. Okay, it looks like we're pretty much finished with the Hunted Forest of Artemis. But we're gonna have to explore Affluence Bay, the Forest of Tears. Then we should make our way to Lesbos and deal with this guy. What do you mean? Are we talking about that one in the menu or on the ship itself? But either way, in fairness, the character really shouldn't be available as a lieutenant. Neither should Evie, for that matter. Or Aya. Two of those characters are like 500-600 years before when they actually lived. Yep, sorry. Should phrase that as one wouldn't be born for another 500-600 years, and the other for at least another like 2,300 years, I think, or 2,000. I actually can't think of it myself. It's a large number, okay? Actually, it would be 2,200, I think. So when they're actually on the ship. In fairness, I don't usually use him because, you know, the whole anachronistic thing of him not having been born yet. So it always feels weird using him. But yeah, I get that if he doesn't look quite right. Might be down to the fact that they designed him so that he always has his hood up, which is something that none of us... I'll take a look actually myself. I'm going to be sailing to Lesbos immediately after this. So I'll summon the ship and take a look myself so we can actually see if that's... whether that was if that's still a problem. They might have fixed it for all I know. And I think after that, I'll actually probably call it, because I'm starting to actually nod off here. So let's first change our crew. We'll change this guy for now. We'll change him back afterwards. And the Odyssey hasn't spawned in yet, so let's give it a moment. There she is. Alright, and good, he's already above deck. I don't know. Certainly looks like him, how he looks towards the end of the main story.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Yeah, he just doesn't have anything upgraded. Or certain things are upgraded, but others aren't. But I get what you mean. He does look a bit off. Anyways. Oh look, a mercenary. Not one that we need to worry about, though. That's fair. It is possible the programmers for Odyssey use like promotional art for him rather than an a proper yeah, rather than making something from scratch. I think we have the daughters of Artemis on our ship. I think she can make Artemis one of our crew members now. But yeah, I guess it shouldn't surprise me, though, that he doesn't look quite right. Actually, why am I saving over manual phase save 2? It should be manual phase 1. And then we delete 3, because we don't need 3 anymore. I'm keeping hold of 1 because I still haven't managed to get the footage I needed. I just haven't really felt like getting it. But, yeah, that's where we're going to call it for now. As much as part of me wants to continue, I do need to get some sleep for work tomorrow. So let me just pop in the end of stream message there. And then we'll see if we can find somebody to raid out to. Let's see who's online. Before we go doing that. Okay, who is online? Oh, let's see. Varric's online. I haven't rated him in a while. He's playing 7 Days to Die. Yeah, we'll go with Varric today. Or,
Jim, every warning label has a story behind.
Meh. There. Raid channel. Huh? Wait, is he not live? It's not giving me the option to raid him. Maybe turned off raiding? No, just my thing wasn't showing him for some reason. That's weird. Yeah. I'll go ahead and start the raid over to him. But yeah, I hope everyone had a lot of fun. I certainly did. And I do look... I do have to go to bed now, but I should be back tomorrow evening after work, as I've only got a very short shift. Though I do intend to go to the gym after work, so I might be a little bit more tired, but we'll see. But, yeah. Oh, that is a shame that I have to close, but oh well. Not much you can do. But, I hope everyone had a lot of fun. And I will see you all next time. But until then, as always, I've been Sparks, and I hope you all have fun with Varric. Bye!